Something at the store. And I ring bells outside the door. The baby's home with me. She gets to put the start up on the tree. Sweet potato pies for the table. I do not own the rights to this music. Hello, everybody. Just let it cycle through a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. Favorite time of year. Sing, girl. Woo. Hello, hello, everybody. Just giving some time to circle around. Welcome, welcome to B.O.W.S, guys. For my newcomers, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. Come on to the end, guys. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Please like and share this. Please, please, please like and share. We are live streaming from YouTube. We are live streaming from my personal page and my business page. So if you can't get me in this one, you have other options to choose. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hi. I'm just trying to give it time for everybody to kind of like circle through, let everybody know I'm on. Go. Oh, it didn't turn on. The live streaming from my personal page. All right. So welcome everybody. Welcome to B.O.W.S. I'm Lady B. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are live streaming on 3 platforms right now. So if you don't get me here, you can let somebody know we're on YouTube as well, live right now, and also my business page as well, B.O.W.S. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Before we get started, y'all know how I do always read my mission statement. And I want to let people know that this is our empowering moment. We are come in here on Wednesdays to be empowered, to be encouraged, to be strengthened, to be, just lifted up and just, various topics that we have that I love, love, love to talk about. So just to help you guys, so I just wanted to read my mission statement. I'm Lady B. Welcome to all those who are newcomers. So B.O.W.S stands for the beauty of a woman's strength. We are a sisterhood dedicated to empowering the lives of women across the world. Our mission is to build stronger women from within by enhancing their knowledge of who they are and to connect with the power that resides in unity. We will commit to withstanding all adversities with poise, beauty, and love, forever showing the essence of a woman's touch. Through prayer and fasting, to never giving up, to never devaluing ourselves, but we'll always vow to be strong and knowing that together we make the strongest bow. So that is what our mission is. That's what we're here to do. That's what we come to do. And thank you guys for coming along with me on this journey and on this movement. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so, so, so very much. So let me get into some of the announcements. We got something happening Saturday. We're just going to be outside caroling, singing Christmas songs, giving out free cocoa and chocolate chip cookies to the community. So you guys are interested, please come out. Join us this coming Saturday. It's going to be from 3 to 6. Please, I hope to see you there. It's going to be at 31 North Olden Avenue in Trenton, New Jersey. Please, please, please come out, like and share this video, so that way those people who are not aware of the announcement, that they can also get it as well. Please spread the word, let everybody know. We want to just come have fun. We're going to be singing, karaokeing. We're going to be playing some Christmas songs, eating Christmas cookies, and just having a bunch of fun really outside. So you don't have to worry about, it's all going to be outside. So you don't have to worry about no, COVID issues or anything of that nature. But so, yeah, I hope you guys are more than ready to come and join me, y'all. We sing, y'all know I sing, so we're here for it, so it is what it is. All right, so that's another announcement. And actually I have a what's this, Panera Bread gift card. So this is for, please spread the word, this is for the person who brings the most people. This is for the person who brings the most people. If you bring a lot of people come Saturday, you will get this gift card. Okay. All right, so I just want to put it out there. All right, if there is like 100 people outside, I'm going to be so ecstatic. It's not even going to be funny. Where you going to be sitting at, I don't know. Prepared to stand up, prepared to be on the sidewalk, prepared to just have fun. All right, so that's all I'm just saying. All right, so please, 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 please invite all your friends, family. We're going to come out. We're going to be singing and just having some fun. Some people are going to be, you do have the option to sing. We have a microphone and a speaker. If you want to sing some Christmas songs yourself, you can do so. It's just going to be a free-for-all. It's just going to be fun for a couple of hours just to bring in the Christmas spirit, right? So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So thank you so much. What else we got going on? And then next year, so also I'm taking applications, and not really, but I'm taking volunteer applications of who would like to be a part of our B.O.W.S squad, because we're revamping some things next year. We have to plan our calendar. We have to plan everything for next week. So if you would like to be a part of the B.O.W.S squad, please let me know. Inbox me, email me, sboombowls@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Messenger, however, sing a bird signal, bat signal, whatever you want. I'm here for it, So just let me know if you're interested to be a part of our team. We're trying to do some really good things. We got some fundraisers coming up. We got some tea times coming up. We got so much stuff coming up for next year. I'm super duper uber excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, y'all. Y'all have to be in the building, okay? So thank you so much for that. Please like and share this feed again. Again, we're on so I was told to mention on YouTube, go to B.O.W.S Sienna, B.O.W.S Sienna, and then you can see all of the live feeds and stuff like that. Okay, so that's where you can find it. All right, let me see. I think, is there any other announcements? I think that's all the announcements. So hopefully we will see you. Oh, and for toys too. I did get the honor of collecting some toys today. So I would like, if anybody else is interested in donating toys, oh, wait a minute, hold on, let me put that, yeah, I put that up there. If anybody is interested in donating toys to me, let me know. Please inbox me however you need to. That would be great. Below you will see the donation sites that you can, if you were to give a monetary donation. I do have other options as well, so if you would like to do that, please let me know. So yeah, I think that's it. So yes, hopefully you guys will be a part of it, and I'll just, we just my way of bringing in a Christmas spirit. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We want to try to give away as many toys as we can to the children. Y'all know I love kids. I'm a teacher, so this is my thing. So we're going to do what it do. All right. So tonight we're going to be talking about, so let me tell you where the inspiration for this topic came from. I just feel like, we tend as human beings, right? I'm going to turn this down. so y'all can hear me. So we as human beings, I feel like we tend to really complain a lot, especially about the way our world is. We complain so much about so many things in our communities, in our legislation, in our government, in the world, however, soever, and yet do little about it, right? We do so little about it. Rather, and it's not just the community of the world, right, but it's the community of anything that you're involved in, rather it be your neighborhood community, your work community, your family community, your church community, whatever organization you are a part of. It doesn't matter, whatever group or people that you are a part of, that's what I'm talking about. And within that, how efficient are you? How effective are you? Are you applying yourself correctly? Are you giving 100% of yourself to these things? Or are you that person who is constantly complaining about it? And that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. I find that we complain more than we do. And I'm a doer. I am a doer. I really am a doer. And I pray to God that he bless me with some kind of financials that I can do more than I am doing, and it's baby steps. I realize it's baby steps to this thing, and I'm diligent, and I'm being patient, and I'm going to wait until God just releases the Kraken. Okay. I'm waiting the day he going to be like, boom, here you go, sis. I'm just waiting because I'm a doer, and I like to give. I like to do. I like to be that type of a person. So, and that's what the inspiration for this, topic was for tonight. It's just how effective are you in your community? And that's in vast majority of different ways, right? So tonight I want to just talk about 10, oh wait, hold on. What am I doing? Here you go. 10 ways. 10 things that you can use or pretty much apply when it comes down to your community, right? So here is number one. The first thing is obviously to say hello. That's, and I get these articles. So the first one is to say hello to people. Right? When an interview, the first thing I notice is you wait in the lobby. This is for, like, I guess from some of the younger people who go in for an interview. Just be cordial. Say hi. It's okay to say hello. Like, say hello to people. You don't have to be so reserved to the point where being cordial is like a disease, or is contagiously wrong to speak to someone. It doesn't cost a lot of money to say hello. It don't. It really doesn't. And I think that that's a segue to a really great conversation, or information, or whatever the case may be, right? You want to make sure that you not only put yourself in a place to be cordial, but to show it up on your face as well. Because some people master the ability to have the not today. I was going to say something else, but not today face, right? Some people have that not today, get out my face, I'm not in the mood, kind of presence, and they wear it on their face. And yet that's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to be around. It's uncomfortable to work with. It's uncomfortable to feel in any kind of community. I don't care what community you in. Like, I don't want to be around a person every time you look at them or go around them, they got get out my face on their face, and they don't say it because, it's a thing called body language. They're just like, yeah, no, I don't want to speak to you. And if that's not how you feel, but your face shows up like that, something's wrong. There's a disconnect somewhere, and you might want to fix that. Like, there's a serious, disconnect somewhere. That's all I'm just going to say. So, that's the first thing. Like present yourself friendly, open, and cordial enough to at least say hi. You know, it's not going to kill you to say hi, y'all. Like for real, just not. Pump your brakes. All right. Identify and develop and learn and lean into your strengths. You know, what strengths you have, what things you like to do, what areas are you good in, so that way you can apply yourself in those areas, right? Like, so I'm kind of like, and you know, I'm not trying to really boast up myself or toot any horns, but I'm really good at a lot of stuff because I like to do a lot of stuff, you know. And so I find that being an event planner is something I like to do. You know, and I put anything I do, I put 100% in, right? So whatever your strengths are, whatever you like to do, just apply that, whether it's in your marriage, family, work environment, community, neighborhood environment, whatever part of community that you are attached to, especially in church, you want to find the thing that you're strong at and apply yourself. And don't just do it because somebody asked you to or because it's the right thing to do. Do it because it's in your heart to do it, because you're going to really do it from the heart. And you can tell the difference of a person who means and is in their heart for them to do these things, differ from somebody who's doing it because of something else, someone else, or you know, people, places, and things. Like, no, you know. And then it just, you don't get the right effect. You don't get the right effect. You don't get the right I was gonna say action, but you know, pretty much you just, it's just not gonna show up correctly. And or it's gonna be half-hearted, you know. And you don't want to be out here doing things half-hearted. Like, if you want to mean something, mean it from your heart. Don't just do stuff just because. You know what I'm saying? So develop and lean onto your strengths. What are your strengths? You know, write them down, figure them out. You know, talk to your you know, your sister, brother, your spouse, your loved ones, your teachers. Talk to someone, your boss or whomever that you would like to know. Just pretty much what are your strengths and what strengths that you have. And just by the way, this probably is not going to be a really long night. So just wanted to give y'all that heads up. All right. So number 3 says, do yourself a service by serving others, right? Serving others. Community is made strong when we look outside of ourselves. And that is the absolute truth, you know. And it just brings me to the Bible and how God encourages us to come together, to reason together, to meet together, to assemble yourselves together, you know. And this is what we ought to do. This is how we draw strength from each other. This is how we learn from each other. And this is how we grow together, especially as a community. You know, this is something that needs to happen. We need to learn how to serve others, not just ourselves. Don't be selfish. It will not, literally not get you anywhere besides with you and only you, you know. And some people try to fake it. You can't fake selfishness, because it's going to show up regardless if you wanted to or not. In whatever avenue that you run into, selfishness will show up, and that is a guarantee. So it's better for you just not to have it at all, right? You know, we don't profit anything by being selfish, and we don't gain anything by being selfish. So what's the benefit of having it? There is none. So it's just, you know, it's better for you to have a mindset to want to serve somebody, you know, to support a good work other than yourself, each day to serve. We it says most recently we sorry, stronger than we outside and specific mission to support a good work and to do good to others. Pretty much, you know. And that's what it does. It's the support is very much needed. I don't know if y'all know this or not, and I'm being facetious, but we are in the most I want to say very panicking and severe generation that I've ever been in my life. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, I feel like, I feel like, uh, there has been so much stuff that has transpired, and not just COVID alone, but it's just been stuff after stuff after stuff after stuff that has transpired. And it's just like, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. I've never in my, except for it was 2020, except for 2 years, I've never experienced a pandemic before. And that I found to be very scary, but at the same time, very hard to, get myself acclimated to. It's a really crazy world right now, and this is the world that we live in. So it just makes more sense for us to come together as a community, right? It really does make more sense. And there's this constant arguing about what's right, what's wrong, if you should get the vaccination, if you not get the vaccination, and now they're vaccinating kids. It's just is all this uproar about so much stuff, and nobody's winning. Nobody's winning. And mind you, even as we have these conversations, as we argue, and as we go on with these things, there is still deaths. There's still people dying. There's still people catching it. There's still people there's still people not catching it. There's still people living on in good health. There's still, and then there are some people that are dying. So it doesn't really outweigh anything. It really just, I guess, everyone's own personal perspective, which I think that everyone is entitled to. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, let's come together and reason together with, and I can still feel how I feel. You can still feel how you feel, and yet we can still be a strong community, right? That would be the ideal world for me. That's just how I feel about it. All right. So number 4 says, it says eat lunch with others. Now I know that this is kind of like taboo-ish a little bit because of what's going on in the world and everything like that. But it would be okay to every once in a while to, go to lunch with your coworkers, or go to lunch with your family. You can go to lunch with whomever. I feel like it it has the ability to, well, mostly with, if you're doing it like with a coworker, or a friend or something of that nature, it just has the ability to bring us together, and that's really what that is. Number 5 says to honor one another for even the little things. We make it our goal to see and celebrate the behind the scene efforts of our community. Listen, it is so wonderful that people who work behind the scenes get appreciated. That to me is big, right? It is big because it makes a person feel like I'm not ignored, I'm not overlooked, I'm not, my good is not being, done in vain, and it is recognized. And as selfish or as kitty or childish as some people may think that is, but it's a true need. It's a true need that some people should have and deserve and should want, because at the end of the day, appreciation should go to whomever is doing things, especially for someone else. Like it shouldn't be hard to say thank you. It shouldn't be hard to say I appreciate what you have done, rather big, little, or small. So, you want to make sure you honor someone, honor anyone and another for even the little things that someone does. And, and I run into that in my life, that, you get burnt out because you do and do and do. And I do with a good heart, with the good intentions at heart, and not necessarily to hear the acclimates and all of that stuff. But when you don't hear it at all, out of all of the work that you constantly do, and you never hear thank you, you never hear I appreciate what you're doing, at least one time out of the 10 years, something wrong. something is wrong. And yes, someone will have a problem, and rightfully so. And this is why our community is not as strong as it needs to be, because we don't know how to support each other. We don't know how to come together, how to say thank you, how to work together, how to coexist without it constantly being problems after problem after problem after issue after mess. And then some things just aren't really solved, so you deal with those things where, people have these alts and issues, and no one's dealing with anything. You wonder why we are the way we are. And so just if you did something yesterday and you didn't do something today, but you made somebody mad, they forgot about what happened yesterday and only focus on today. And that's just humanistic issues. So that's a whole counseling situation that I would have to bring up to y'all on that note. But other than that, number 5 says to honor one another for even the little things. Honor each other even for the little things, right? I like this one. Number 6 says to just dance. I am a dancer. I'm not only a dancer. I haven't only been a praise dancer. I did ballet, I did tap, jazz, hip hop, and I just like to dance, period, right? It says we break for walks around the block, coffee runs, fitness challenges, story swapping, and occasional office dance parties. I think that's really cool, because I think music and that kind of environment, you forget about your problems, you forget about your issues. You don't really focus on that stuff right now. You just focus on having enjoying the time right then and there with your coworkers or your family, your loved ones, your neighbors, or however. And that's the kind of environment that you want to create all the time. Like, you want to be able to create all the time. You should not live in a community where it's constant turmoil. Like, that can cause a person to really be pessimistic and just not really see the sun at all. If you don't divide, if you don't have a balance of good things happen as well as, the challenging things happen. It's all necessary. I believe it's all necessary for our growth, for our development, especially for our strength. As a community, we need to learn how to work together in all vast majorities. And in the process, have fun, not always just so focused on and be bogged down with issues and problems and stuff. It'll be a day for that. Well, it'll be a time and a place for those things. Right now, let's enjoy our time. Let's enjoy this moment, and let's break. You got to break from the nonsense sometimes. Sometimes you got to break from the nonsense. I don't know about y'all, but I like the breaks. I ain't gonna lie. I likes the breaks. And I gets all the way in when it comes down to the breaks. I'm just saying it right now. That brings me to when we do our Christmas ball. Oh yes, it's going to be so much dancing, so much music. We're going to have so much fun. Right? All right. So number 7 says, lead with authenticity, integrity, and transparency. I by far would like to say that number 7 is absolutely my favorite. It says, in your community, lead with authenticity. What is authenticity? All right, thank you for asking. So, authenticity is pretty much the best thing in the whole entire world, outside of integrity and transparency. To be true to yourself, to be real as it can get. That is what the community needs. It doesn't need you to show up with the mask and with the fake hair, not hair, but like the fakeness. Like, I don't. So here's my conundrum. I don't know how to be fake sometimes. It's really hard for me to do that. I struggle. I know how to, put on a face and for the sake of peace and different things of that nature. Yeah, I know how to do that. Yeah, I can smile and be cordial and say hello and all these things. But when it comes down to being authentic with people, I don't know how to not be real. Like I have to be real. Like I can't fake it. I don't know how to fake it because, I know the language. I know how to speak to people. I know how to get my point across without being disrespectful. I know how to get my point across without, tearing anybody down, stuff of that nature. Like I can have a grown up conversation with someone and be authentic within myself without having to be all nasty and ignorant and fake, and just hold it in and act like, this what it is and it ain't. Because that's what I said, like, go back to what I just said earlier. It'll show up. It's going to show up. I don't care how much you fake trying to be around people. If you don't like them, it's going to show up in your face. And you can fake smile all you want to, but that's not authentic. It's not being true to yourself. And it's unfair to them as well, because they're not getting the authentic you. Be fair to yourself and be fair to them. Show up and be real. Don't be fake. Let's cut all of this fakeness that's constantly going around. I don't need it. I'm telling you right now, whatever if you're in my community, you're going to get real sienna all day, every day, sometimes raw cut, 24/7, because that's the only way I know how to be. I tried to be fake one time, a couple times, and it burnt me to pieces. It tore me up inside. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it because it's like, I don't know if you ever have felt like, this, it's like a, not anticipation, but like this, not antsiness, but this, what's the word? Excitement, like you're so excited, or you can't like hold your composure at times because you just want to well up and inside you. And it's not necessarily it welling up from a bad place, but it's just like I can't hold it. Like I don't know how to hold that stuff. So I'm just saying, like, y'all, for the sake of just being real to yourself and being authentic, be real, y'all. Just be real. It's okay to be real. Like, and that's another thing somebody said to me. Like, trust the fact that and give the other person the ability to choose how they want to act in that moment, right? So trust the fact that whatever authenticity you're going to give, that give them the right to respond accordingly. Don't take away their opportunity to respond to realness. Don't do that. Like, be as honest as you can be to people, point blank, and the period, right? What else? So next word was integrity. Y'all know what integrity is. Have some integrity about yourself. I liken integrity to respect. Respect yourself enough to be in a community. Don't be out here and doing things that you wouldn't do naturally on a normal day basis, and it will bring light to yourself. That's really not that's just not right, and most importantly is negative. You don't want to have that level of integrity. Like, have some integrity, do what's right, make the right choices, allow your integrity to make the right choices, to say the right thing to someone in your community, rather it's in your church, your husband, your children, your family, your community, your neighborhood, whatever it is. Like, have a level of integrity. Don't be out here, just being haphazard, pretty much. And that's pretty much what it's saying. being haphazard and not caring about how you present yourself, how you represent yourself, how you speak, how you talk, how you think, how you go about life. Like, no, have some integrity about yourself. Don't be out here, following and chasing after people that are a part of the community that for sure that's not something that you would do. Like, make choices, better choices and decisions for yourself based off of your integrity. Just have that ability, have a level of respect for yourself enough to not be out here doing crazy stuff in a community that actually adds to the problem and never takes away from it, right? Let's just keep that in mind. And the last word was transparency, which again is one of my favorites, because there's nothing like transparency. Nothing, absolutely nothing like being a transparent person. And I feel like, being transparency is scary to some people. I find that being transparent is really scary to people because of how vulnerable you are and how open you are. And it's really okay. Because I would rather show up to be a transparent person than to not be authentic and real with these individuals and then sell them a lie. Because in all actuality, that's what you're doing. You're selling people the lie, the fake you, not the real you. You giving people the fake you. And is that what you want? Is that the type of life that you want to continue? Because mind you, remember this, whatever you start out with is what you're going to continue in your life. If you constantly present yourself to be fake, you're going to have to continue that fakeness forever. For real, you're going to be sold to that fakeness because that's how people are going to perceive you. That's how people are going to take you. That's how people are going to receive when you're around or when you're talking or whatever you're doing. They're going to know you from that place. So if that's what you want, if you want to be fake, if you want to not be authentic with yourself and show up different in your community, then you go right on ahead. Because after a while, that show is going to get tiresome to you. It ain't not to nobody else, because they go home. They go home and probably live they transparent, authentic, and integral lives, right? But you're stuck with having to create, recreate, fix, remember, lie after lie, issue after issue. Like, it's just too much. The production is ridiculous. So why do it? Just cancel the show and just be real. How about that? Just be real. Just be real. Be yourself. Be transparent. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to tell someone how you feel. And like I said earlier, make sure you tell them in a constructive way. Don't be out here because you mad, and soul up. And now you want to tell people how you feel because now you mad. So explain to me, why does it have to get to a point of anger in order for you to be real and transparent? Why can't you be transparent when you're fine and calm and in a good mind, soul, and spirit? Why can't that transpire? Rather than why is the core foundation for transparency sometimes is built on anger, frustration, and madness? That's, I'm going to say this word and I'm not really cursing, but it's asinine. It's really ridiculous to me, because I'm not going to be real when I get angry. No, I'm going to be real in my everyday life, because that's how I want to show up. That's how I want to represent myself. I'm not going to represent myself fake, and then as soon as when I get mad and stuff ain't going the way I want it to go, now all of a sudden I want to be real. What kind of shenanigans is that? Like, be real all the time, please. Be real when you happy and be real when you mad. Be real when you sad. Be real when you're excited. Be real 24/7 of your whole entire life. And not only that, because what's going to happen is you will find that your community can thrive. Your community will accept. Just imagine how many people who struggle with the things we struggle, who feel the way we do, who and don't really get an opportunity to talk about it, or afraid to talk about it, or something of that nature. Like, you want to be able to, you never know that what you have to say or who you are as a person, how effective and helpful that can be to someone else, and how it can bring them along. And then from that, it can bring this person along. And then from that, next you have this wonderful supportive community that helps and leans on each other and helps each other and works with each other and just keeps it real. And that's what I love. It's so refreshing to be around girls that are honest and respectful and transparent and real. And we don't always meet eye to eye all the time, but the mere fact that we can have conversations and everyone is so real within themselves, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's so wonderful. Nobody get mad because somebody has a different of opinion or idea. You know what I'm saying? That's childish. If you get mad because somebody is not agreeing with you, that's their prerogative. That's their right. They don't have to agree with you, and you don't have to be mad about it either. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why communities are so distraught, because everybody thinks that everybody has to agree with what you're saying. Everybody is not going to agree with everything you have to say. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Everybody has their own opinion of stuff, and it's just up to you and your integrity to respect how they feel, and because that is how they feel. Like for instance, my sister-in-law, we don't agree when it comes down to the whole vaccination thing, but I still love her, and we had a whole conversation about it. She felt how she felt, I felt how I felt, and we got on the phone in love. And there's no bad blood, there's no issues, there's no problems, there's no nothing, because you allow people to be who they are. It's okay. And when you don't allow a person to show up real and authentic, then it causes problems, and that's how you get clashing, and that's how you get all of this stuff that tends to happen and transpire in life. And that's something that we don't want. We don't want for those things to happen. We want to be able to live a life that is cohesive and that creates this wonderful community, because we need it. Our children need to see it. Our children need to witness and have a great opportunity to grow up in a community that is supportive, that is real, and stuff of that nature. I don't want to. We shouldn't be teaching our children how to lie. We shouldn't be teaching our children to be fake. We shouldn't be teaching our children how to show up, with no integrity in their hearts and stuff like that. No, like, we need to present ourselves correctly. You know what I'm saying? Because kids are watching us. Our families are watching us. People watch you every single day. I don't care what nobody say. Maybe a lot of people don't watch this feed, but trust and believe, by the end of the week, I got 100, 200, 300 people or whatever, or so done watch this feed. So you never, ever, ever know who's watching you. And then on top of that, you never know that whoever the type of person you are, that person that you may run into, that may need that. They may need who you are. They may need how you speak. They may need to see how you show up, and how you're real, and how you're transparent, and how you're authentic, and how you have this level of integrity. They need to see that, because there's so much lying and so much fakeness and so much unreal and so much stuff in this world going on right now that is just terrible and going wrong, that our communities really need to be stronger. They need to come together. We need to be strengthened in our communities severely, and it starts individually. I believe that in order for a community to be strong, an individual has to be even stronger. Within yourself, you have to be strong. And if you're not going to show up in that way, then raise your hand, ask for help. It is okay. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was a lot on number 7. So number 8 says, take time to retreat. Take time to retreat. The concept of our retreat is not to just, it's just not just for relaxation, but we gather as a staff outside of the office for a day to reflect and connect with one another. Yes, it's okay to retreat. When you're within a community, you can go and y'all can hang out, kids, I don't know, go to dinner. A lot of coworkers I know that after hours they will go to dinner or go out. I don't know. I like to skate, so that's one thing I like to do. I do like to skate. I like to do pottery. I like to paint. I like to do those things. So I like a lot of artsy stuff. So that's something that I will do sometimes with my personal community, or my family or my friends, or stuff of that nature. So that you want to make sure that it's okay to retreat. It's okay to in other words, get away from the normal cycle of life and do something different. That's pretty much what it's saying. Number 9, it says on Friday. Oh, so it's just saying something about coordinating your outfits together, but that's not what I'm going to read. And number 10 says to say goodbye to people well. To end the day, believe that it is just as important to say goodbye as well as it is to say hello well. When a staff member pursues another opportunity, we take time to honor them with proper outs, with good food, with reflection on all good they've done for the day. We honor them because though they are no longer employed by us, we want them to remain a part of the community. And that is the truth. Make sure you are saying hello, goodbyes. Every morning in my classroom, it could be kids that's not in my classroom. It could be kids that are in my classroom. And I'm always saying good morning. And I'm always saying goodbye. Well, usually goodbye, yes, because I usually release the kids to the parents at the end of the day. But in the morning time, I'm always saying good morning or saying goodbye. And you never know how that good morning could help a child, an adult, a teenager, whomever. That just be mindful. Like, just have common sense. Show up the way you would want someone to show up for you. Because at the end of the day, we want to be strong. We want to be strong as a community. We want to be strong as a people that has suffered many years of fighting, many years of turmoil, many years of disconnect, many years, and that continues to go on. It's just like, when is it going to stop? When is it going to end? When are we going to learn how to reason together, how to forget not to assemble ourselves together? When are we going to learn how to be supported, to show up the way we need to show up for our for our family, for our church, for our co-workers, for our children, for our relatives, or our neighborhood? Like, when are we going to just do that? And that's the world that I want to live in. I want to live in a world that knows the significance of support, knows the significance of community, knows the significance of working together. Listen, these Spanish people, Indian people, they know, they got it. They got community down so good. I cannot tell you how good that they have it. They work together. They bring people from their country here, give them jobs, house them, build businesses. They're so business minded and entrepreneurs. Like, it's ridiculous. And the method that they have, even I want to say, even like other cultures like Jamaicans and Haitians and Africans, them too, like they understand what it is to work as a community. When you don't have all of the, if you go to Africa or something like that, they don't have all the pleasures that we have. Or if you go to India or China or something of that nature, they don't have all the freedoms that we have. And the fact that we have this over here, and they don't, when they come here, they respect it. They take it and they use it for a better cause, and that's to build such a strong community within each other. And it's a shame that Americans can't even do that. Like, we can't even get together or be on one accord for a really long time. Rather, you at your church or your work, you know, whatever. And it's a shame. It's really a shame. So I just hope that, you know, this encourages someone to show up in your community the right way. Show up in your community authentic and real. Show up and say hello to some people. If you ain't say hi to somebody yesterday or for in a long time, go look them out and say, hey, I just want to say, hey, good morning. That's it. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. You know, I want to encourage you to identify and develop what your strengths are. You know, do yourself a service by serving other people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go out to lunch with somebody. Honor one another for even the little things that someone did tomorrow. Even if you want to just give a little dance on, you know, you do little what they call it, the electric slide, you know what I'm saying? Lead with authenticity, integrity, and in transparency. You know, you want to do all of these things. Take time to retreat. You know, and then say goodbye to. Like this is needed in our world. It's needed in our community. It's needed in our homes. It's needed in our church. It's needed in our work. It's needed in our neighborhoods. It's needed everywhere out in the streets. And that's what, if I can do anything about it, I'm gonna do my part. If I can do my part, you do your part. We all do our part to work together. Just imagine how wonderful our community would be, right? I would love, love, love the community like that. I don't know about you. Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe I have high hopes. Maybe I'm being a little optimistic here. But at the end of the day, that's just what I believe. You know, and the Bible says that speak those things that be not as though they were. And that's what I want. I want to see my daughter grow up in that kind of community where she can see people, not just blacks, but whites and Spanish and Africans and Chinese, all working together for one purpose and for one cause. That would be the day, right? That would be the day. So thank you guys so much, so much for listening, for watching. And hopefully this encouraged somebody. I always hope that my lives encourages you guys. I really do, because that's what my goal is, to be an encouragement to you. So thank you so much for watching. Listen, please don't forget to like and share. You can go onto my YouTube page and just I want you to hit the link for the notifications, as well as the like button. I'm trying to get these likes up. You know, so if you need to know how to get hold of it, just go to B.O.W.S Sienna on YouTube and it should come right up. I just want you guys to like and share, please. Even on here on Facebook, please like and share. Also, you can go to beautybows.com. That's BEAUTIBOWS.com, and it would give you all the information. That's my website. I would tell you all the information about my website. I mean, about my company and what we do here, what we're going to do, different things of that nature. We have a Beauty and the Beast tea time coming up. I will pretty much be coming probably around January with the announcements for that. So please, you do not want to miss that. That's going to be absolutely fun, awesome. You know, we got Mama Bo. She's going to be heading that for me. So listen, y'all want to be in the building, be in the building, okay? I'm excited for what is happening to you in your life. Thank you guys so much for watching. Listen, come out this Saturday at 3 p.m. We're going to be here from 3 to 6, singing some Christmas carols and eating some cookies and drinking some hot cocoa and just having some Christmas fun, okay? Thank you guys again, and I hope to see you 31 North Olden Avenue in Trenton, New Jersey. What else? And don't forget, if whoever brings the most people, this will be yours. Okay? This will be yours. This will be yours. All right? I just want to say that. Put that out there. All righty. So yeah, I'm done. Thank you so much. And y'all have a wonderful night. Please, we will be back here again on next Wednesday. If I don't get to see you then, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everyone. Have a safe holiday. Happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. All right. Thank you so much again. You guys have a good night. Don't forget to like and share. I love you. I'm Lady B. I love you. And I really do mean it. I really, really do mean it. Okay. All right. Don't forget to donate if you can. If you are trying to donate for the toy drive, please check it out down below. Cash at me, Venmo me, anything. Venmo. What am I saying? Venmo me or any other. If you have another way that you would like to give, please let me know. All right. Thank you for thank you Toys for Tots for your wonderful donation. Thank you for those who have the willing heart to do it, but may not have the financial funds too. So thank you again for at least thinking of it. Okay. All right. I'm Lady B. I love you guys, and I mean I'm for real this time. Have a good night. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, 7 p.m. All right. Peace out. Talk to you later.